Hello, everyone. Everyone in internet land. This song is called Tonight at the Carnival.
Take a bus to the heart of it, and you become a part of it. 'Cause there's something for everyone and something for all. Oh, tonight at the carnival, and try your luck and test your skill. The spinning wheel, and come see the show. Leave your trouble back at home. Oh, tonight at the carnival. And round and round and round we go. Oh, tonight at the carnival. They go crazy for the candy store and get lost inside the mirrored hall, where you'll see it all like you've never seen before. Oh, tonight at the carnival. And by tomorrow it'll all be gone. Tonight at the carnival. Later when the sky grows dark and lights appear across the park, they're gonna thank our lucky star. 'Cause there's something for everyone and something for all. Oh, tonight at the carnival. Yes, tonight at the carnival. Well, tonight at the carnival.
Thank you. All right. That song was about sometimes when you think the city you live in is just a big fun park to keep you entertained while other things go on. This next tune is called Talking to Yourself. It's about 3 minutes.
Talking to yourself, a crazy easy thing to do when everyone's talking to someone somewhere. They're hanging on every word, and when they got no one, some even talk to birds. Walking by yourself, what the hell are you trying to prove when everyone's walking with someone somewhere? They're hanging on every arm, out in the sunlight, back into the dark. But without a name, out of the frame, you wear your heart out. So keep it to yourself. What have you got to lose when everyone's saying the game they're playing, they're writing it on the wall? So when you got nothing, say nothing at all.
Thank you. Yep. All right. Here, I'm going to play a cover. This is a song that I like to play by a guy called Mississippi John Hurt. From the 30s. It's called Let the Mermaids Flirt With Me. It's a fun little ditty. It's a fun song about death.
Blues all in the ocean, blues out in the air. I can't stay here no longer, I got no steamship fare. When my earthly trials are over, carry my body out in the sea. Save on the undertaker bill, let the mermaids flirt with me. And I do not work for pleasure, earthly peace I have no more. The only reason I work at all is to keep the wolf from the door. When my earthly trials are over, carry my body out in the sea. Save on the undertaker bill, let the mermaids flirt with me. Our happy home, a sweetheart I cannot find. The only thing I call my own is a worried and troubled mind. When my earthly trials are over, carry my body out in the sea and save on Undertaker Bill. Let the mermaids flirt with me. The blues all in my body. My darling has forsaken me. If I ever see her face again, I gotta sail across the sea. When my earthly trials are over, carry my body out in the sea and save on Undertaker Bill. Let the mermaids flirt with me. Blues all in the ocean, blues out in the air. I can't stay here no longer, I got no steamship fare. When my earthly trials are over, carry my body out in the sea and save on Undertaker Bill. Let the mermaids flirt with me. Save on Undertaker Bill. Let the mermaids flirt with me.
Thank you.
So how are you going tonight?
I'm going well, thanks. I'm just going to have a little sip of this beer and...
Apart from our technical difficulties tonight, unfortunately.
yeah.
So you've already played with artists such as Missy Higgins and Lisa Marie Presley. What was that experience like for you?
I was certainly... well, it's always interesting to play in front of other people's crowds. Yeah, I mean, obviously the venues are quite large, and there's just lots. I think one of the main things I've found playing like those kinds of massive venues are that once you have over 100 people or over 50 people, it really doesn't matter how many people there are. It just becomes a kind of a big blur of people. It just it's actually kind of it's actually more nerve-wracking to play in like someone's kitchen for like 3 people than play.
It's more intimate then. So
well, yeah, I mean they're just staring at you. Like at least when there's that many people, it just becomes a kind of it just becomes a really odd experience separate from like you just kind of narrow in on you just zoom in on what the hell you're doing and you just kind of play, and then suddenly you've just played for 45 minutes or whatever and it's over, and
so the whole night's just a big blur.
Except there's one thing that really does stick out though when you are playing in front of a lot of people, which is if you make a joke and when no one laughs and there's 2,500 people there, then that really was not a good joke. But actually, what's actually more scary is when they do laugh and all of them laugh and it's really loud and you think, oh no, I've peaked too soon. Like, now I'm going to play a song. It's just, they've just, you've made them laugh. What am I going to do, with a...
So much pressure
it's just,
then.
So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's much better when you're playing in front of a lot of people to make just over half of them laugh, and you'll be in a better sort of... you'll be in a better place, to play the next song.
So kind of find a joke that's half funny, half not, so half the crowd.
That's right. Just like maybe something slightly offensive, so you know that probably half of them, maybe something a bit political, probably half of them will not like you or not like the joke, and then you'll be all right. You can win them back, and you haven't peaked too early. That's the sort of that's the deal.
That's the balance.
That's right. You don't want to come out and say a joke the first thing you say. Everyone laughs, and then you're like, I've won them, and now I've got nowhere to go but down. Yeah. That's a bad thing.
Yeah. So you've already played a couple new songs for us tonight. Mm-hmm. Are you working on a new EP or album at the moment?
I'm slowly chipping away at a new album. Yes.
Yeah, slowly.
Yeah, slowly. It's a lot easier than it used to when it was a lot easier than it was before I was born to make an album, because you can you've got basically. In my bedroom, I have more technology and computing power than than NASA did, 20 years ago. So it's kind of like there's really no excuse when you're making a record that you can kind of do it on your own now. So, but there's other problems with that because you sort of, it's really, you just got to actually do it.
It's all on your own pressure then.
That's right. I could make an album, or I could just go to the beach.
I think the beach might win. Could do both.
The beach is good. Yeah, so you could just hope for rain, and then lots of rain. I think maybe winter, I'm going to finish the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully set a deadline for that.
That's it. Deadline is, I'll get back into it in winter. Yeah, I will.
So how do you go about in terms of lyrical content?
Well, the way I find it, first thing you do if you're going to write lyrics is, first thing you got to do is pay rent. That's basically the way. That's the first thing. You got to pay rent. You got to get some groceries, and then once you've done those things, you allow yourself a period of time where you can sit down and write lyrics, because that's the main thing you have to have is time. Yeah. But it's really hard to have time if you don't have your rent paid and your groceries if you're too hungry. So they're the first two things. Yeah. And then but time is important to do. Like it's too easy to fill time with checking your email or other. It's just so easy. We have, with all that technology as well, we have
it's so easy to get distracted.
We can watch 40 hours of some sitcom or something, in a row, with no ad breaks to write lyrics in. So it's you have to have total. You have to sort of feel all the feelings and be kind of isolated. For a period of time. Yeah, lock yourself
in a room with nothing to distract you.
That's right. You can't be distracted. Well, you can't distract yourself. You got to just kind of go and do a thing. You got to have a lot of willpower. Yeah.
So what artists do you get your inspiration from?
Lots of different genres of music. I'm really into just good songs. Yeah. Whether or not it is, like a hip hop thing or like a metal or rock and roll or folk music or, it's really for me, it's I want to hear a song where I can kind of, that has, it's not sort of, using lyrics as just, I don't know, that it's a complex thing, but I really like to hear what someone has to say, and I like to hear good lyrics as well. It's a lot of the time, a lot of music has sort of lyrics as it's a bit of a filler. Yeah. And you kind of go,
something you can more connect with.
Yeah, so something where if you do put it under the microscope, if you do sort of just put the lyrics on paper, it will have some sort of effect as well. It's always going to get a boost. It's like you supercharge the lyrics with music, and you supercharge the music with lyrics. But to have them separately, they should still kind of, at least the lyrics should still have some kind of thing there that's, something that kind of really gets you,
hits home.
That's right. I don't, I mean, on the other hand, like dance music and stuff like that, I just have never gotten into it. I don't, I mean, I suppose I don't really, I don't know. I just don't really, I've tried to get into dance music and stuff like that.
It's just not your thing. So
it just, it just doesn't have, I don't know. I just like songs, and I like, I like.
Something with more meaning behind them.
I suppose so. Yeah, even if it's instrumental music that's kind of if I'm going to listen to instrumental music, I like stuff that has like grooves that aren't sort of straight time, stuff that's even a bit funky or something like that, and the players, and there's real players playing, and they're sort of that has meaning behind that, but they're actually playing and kind of you know what I mean? It's to me that means something to me. I don't know. There's something kind of, that's where I get my sort of spiritual thing from from music. I feel like I'm connecting to like the human spirit. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too far.
Spiritual, yeah.
I haven't even finished my second beer yet, so it gets more intense from here.
Yeah. So I think actually seeing photos of you making a guitar. Like what prompted you to do that?
Well, I had. Well, I guess it was a distraction from doing what I was supposed to be doing.
From writing music.
From writing music, yeah. A friend of mine who built this guitar actually is he's a brilliant guitar maker and it's
So he taught you how
Lockwood
to do
Guitars, yeah. So I would go down to his factory, and he's actually building me some guitars at the moment, but I'd go down to the factory and he was just like, you should make one, I'll show you each step, and I built this sort of resonator guitar, and it's
looks awesome. Was it just the one that you've made?
Yeah, that's right. I've got some like timber and stuff and I've given it to him to make. I've got 3 guitars in the works at the moment, so I'm kind of looking forward to getting those back.
Do you play with that one at all that you've made?
Yeah, I play some gigs with that. Yeah, it's a really very loud guitar. Like it's it's a resonator, so it has the metal cone. It's a wooden body with the metal cone. And it's so you don't even have to plug it in. You can just actually I played a show which was like for the council in this kind of residential area at the what they call the Central Park. What they call them that now. And it was unplugged, and I played just unplugged there, and there were that was the rules that had to be unplugged, and the residents complained that it was too loud.
Oh,
it was just me with an acoustic guitar.
Interesting.
And it was just the residents filmed it, and they swore that it was being like that there were speakers there, so it was almost got in trouble, but it was totally just this guitar. Like
at least it has good sound.
Yeah, exactly. People like 6 stories up looking over their balconies going, shut the hell up. It's like, yeah.
Wow.
But that's resonators for you. They were a type of guitar that were designed before amplified, before they had electric guitars.
Yeah.
It was like a 10-year period that they were like the technology, the best sort of way to have a guitar that's louder than a drummer. Yeah. Basically. Because they couldn't do that before, It's like drummers came along and they were like, I can't hear myself anymore. No one can hear the guitars. And then so they invented this resonator guitar, Yeah. But that's,
Awesome. I think you've got a couple more songs left for us. So when you're ready, shall we hear them?
Sure. Thanks. All right. What to play? This isn't actually the intro, this is just me going, oh yeah, that's how it goes. It's been a while since I played this song. It's called Morning Ballad.
Soundly and waking up with a sweetheart. just turn the hours, waking up with a sweetheart. Let days go on without us, waking up with a sweetheart. Born to beg and borrow for a thrill and a jump start. It's all gold tomorrow, waking up with a sweetheart. Where did you go? A mountain in the road. Where did you go? Oh, drummer in my soul. So hard and slow. So if every hill were rolling, if every day was a new start, or just this morning only, waking up with a sweetheart. So hard and slow.
Thank you. All right. For the last song. This one's called Windowsill.
Little light upon the hill, calling from your windowsill for one more good night, one more goodbye. You sing because you're free like birds. I sing because I know the words, but our voices will climb and our bodies will rhyme. We're dancing just to warm the chill, dancing cause the world gets still, and I've nothing to hide. All promise aside, I might dream you the most. You might walk with my ghost, but don't say a word of it. I might dream you for one more good night, one more goodbye. I might dream you the most, you might walk with my ghost, but don't say a word of it. I might dream you the most, you might walk with my ghost, but don't say a word of it. Not a word tonight.
Thank you.
That was Leroy Lee playing live right here at the Bald Faced Stag. Thank you so much for coming and playing for us tonight.
Thank you very much.
As you may or may not be aware, BANDVIEWS is a small company based in Singapore, India, Singapore, and Australia. We have made amazing progress and need your support, so if you could please go to Indiegogo and support us through there, that would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Thank you.